All right, let's begin.
Okay, so hello, my name is Yesul and my English name is Hannah. By working with MiM-Essay, I got admitted to the master's degree in accounting at UIUC, and this
Okay.
was my first top choice.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start off with let me introduce you, right? I'll ask you questions and then you give me answers, all right?
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Okay. So, hey Yesul, thank you so much for taking out the time for this review.
Okay.
Firstly, congrats on your admits into University of Illinois, and you got into Masters in Accounting, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Just to know how your journey with us was so far. So, could you tell me about your profile? Let's start off with a small description about what kind of profile you have.
Okay, so my undergraduate study, I was majored in business administration.
Okay.
And I was overall not confident with my overall profile because I had no experience related to accounting. I had my marketing internship, and it relatively took me longer than others to finish my undergraduate degree. It took me 7 years. And on top of that, I also had a gap year after my undergraduate study and before applying for masters. And also my overall GMAT score was 650, which is not just an average. So I was overall not confident with my profile, and this is one of my reasons why I decided to work with the MiM-Essay.
All right. Okay. So, how was your overall experience with MiM-Essay?
Before I decided to work with MiM-Essay, I was very skeptical of the service. Despite all the positive reviews that I could find on the internet, I was still skeptical. But then after I have worked with MiM-Essay, I'm very satisfied, and I just can't imagine myself back in the days what would happen if I didn't work with the MiM-Essays.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. Perfect. So, how do you think that we added value to your application?
I think the biggest strength of the MIM is the best service that you can get from the MiM-Essay is the personalization.
Okay.
At the beginning of my application process, all I thought was like you have to have fancy backgrounds and fancy accomplishments to get to apply for the graduate program. So in the beginning, before I worked with the MiM-Essay, my SOPs were, I tried to make like a fancy sounding SOPs and personal statements, but then I discovered that the whole SOP was not describing me and it did not have any integrity. But after talking to MIM, working with MiM-Essay and working with my consultant who was Caitlin, she truly allowed me to help me discover my true potentials and what my strengths and weaknesses were, and rediscover why I really want to work with the MS, on why I want to pursue this master's degree.
Okay, all right, that's great to know. And what is the best part about our services that you loved?
I think it's the point of detail. My consultant, Caitlin, what I really liked about her is that first of all, she was very experienced because I worked with her with 3 schools and the SOP questions were all different. However, she was very familiar with all these questions, and she walked me through how I can answer these questions and how I could give my own unique answers to answer all these questions. And also I also did a mock interview with Caitlin, and Caitlin helped me what my weaknesses were and how I could improve them, and she also gave me examples on how like a perfect answer sounded like. And Caitlin, she's very committed, and her editing skills were very detailed and is more than you can expect.
Okay. All right. That's great. All right. So, lastly, I would like to ask you, is there anything you'd like to tell those who are very skeptical about taking up the services?
If for those who who are first like trying the MiM-Essay service may think the price is a little bit pricey or like maybe it's a bit expensive. However, compared to the service that you get, it's really, I don't think it's compared to the other services, it is really a reasonable price. And I especially recommend for those who are first applying for the masters and who have no idea where to start from. And also for the foreigners who for whom the English is not their first language, the consultants help you to deliver your own story in a proficient English and in a highly in a very good way. So I especially recommending this service to them.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much for your valuable inputs, Yesul. And once again, congrats on your admits. And I wish you all the luck for your future endeavors.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right.